Welcome back to the Grand Slam channel. Today is Friday, August 1st. We got Flex Friday today. Make sure you opt in on your promotions tab. Is at Protected Play. Full slate of MLB, and we got a good slate for WNBA. 5 games. My Flex Friday is going to consist mostly of WNBA today, since most of these MLB games are starting early. Couldn't research the early morning game. Believe we have like 2 in progress already. But the best one for MLB as of right now, they've been getting bumped. But the first one is going to be a pitching outs, and that is Mitchell Parker. I am going to be taking the under here. Tough matchup going against Milwaukee. They touched him up pretty bad last time out. He only went less than 5 innings at 14. At best, I think he reaches 5 innings, which gives us at 15 pitching outs. You're asking for 6 solid innings against the Brewers here. The Brewers are red hot. I don't think he gets there. I think he pitches 5, which brings us to 15. I'm going to be taking the under here against the Brewers. And that's probably the best one for MLB as of now. As far as the rest of the props that I did like, they're being bumped up or down. Pitcher strikeouts. I think the only one that comes to mind, Robbie Ray was at 5.5, is up to 6. Same thing with Peterson, was at 4.5, up to 5 now. Hunter Brown, 5.5 up to 6. A lot of these props are being same thing. Carlos Rodon was at 5.5 up to 6. So for you might have to go with Gobbies today as far as some of these pitchers. Andrew Heaney is probably the best one at 3.5 against the Rockies. So might be a good prop. Logan Gilbert, that's another one. I do like his pitching outs. Unfortunately, they made his pitching outs into a gobby. But Logan Gilbert's always in play. Going against the Rangers. Anthony Desclafani. That could be another option as well. But if you're going to take any of these pitchers for today, I think their gobbies will be best. Antonio Sensatella, this might be a good one at 3. I mean, worst case scenario, pushes. Pittsburgh do strike out a lot. So Antonio Sensatella, that might be a good one at 3. Pitcher fantasy scores. Mitchell Parker taking the under. I like his pitching outs much better. Trevor Rogers, that's an under. Tough task going against the Cubs. Gavin Williams a little bit too high at 34.5, especially against the Twins. Logan Gilbert at 39.5, that could be solid. Pivetta definitely at 34.5. Strikeouts is in play for him as well. But these are the only props I like for MLB today. But you got to have Mitchell Parker. He'll definitely be on my Flex Friday slip. But let's head on over to WNBA, where I think the most value is at today. We got 5 games. We got a couple key players out of the lineup today. So some of these role players are inserted into a starting lineup. First one I like is going to be Paige. I think everything's in play for her, but I personally like her 3 points made at 0.5 and her PRA. Those are my 2 play of the days for WNBA. I know they're gobbies, but if you get the 0.5, I believe that's a higher payout. But any of these 2, if you're trying to mix gobbies and regular lines, I think one of these 2 should be on your Flex Friday slip. As far as regular lines, I am taking Alyssa Thomas, rebounds at 8.5. You can take her gobbies. She has 6.5 and 7.5. And then a couple key role players I like today is Bria. She is in the starting lineup. I also like Leonie. Most likely going to be taking her fantasy score. Last time we took her first half. She cashed for us. Brianna Stewart is out for the Liberty, so that is a big hole. Someone's got to score. Obviously, everybody's going to be on Sabrina. You can take her. She's at 31 against without Brianna. She is going to be the leading scorer for the Liberty with Brianna Stewart out. So you can take her at 20.5, but I think Leonie is number 2. That is a number 2 option, and I'll be taking her points. Actually, not her points. I'll be taking her fantasy score. Sorry about that. And if you look at her fantasy score, she's been averaging the mid-20s. So that is a good option. Problem with her, she does have a couple turnovers. But going against Connecticut should favor her style of game. So Leone, definitely have her fantasy score. Rachel Banham, I think I'm going to be taking her points. This is another matchup you need to focus right here. Angel Reese is out. I believe they have Ariel Atkins is out. Of total, they have 5 players that are not playing for Chicago. So Rachel's definitely going to be in play today. I personally like her points instead, since she's mostly a scorer. But her points right now, I believe, is at, where is she at? 12? 11.5. This is solid right here. So Rachel Banham, fantasy score or points, either or. Those are solid options for your Flex Friday slip. I'm targeting those games with the big players out. Brianna Stewart, Angel Reese, Ariel Atkins. So focusing on Sabrina, Leone, Bria, and Rachel. So mix and match gave you plenty of options. Obviously, you can target any of these players. You can take their gobbies instead. But mix and match. Flex Friday, don't stress about it. It's protected. So free roll. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Appreciate the support. Hope you all have a great weekend. If you follow me on KBO yesterday, we hit. We ended up on that 5-man. Ended up going 3 or 4 with a push. We'll take it. Some profit. See you guys in the next one.